And thank you again for joining us for another Westover live presentation of Westover Squash. Our recognition of senior players should be kicking off in just a few minutes as the teams are warming up. We have a bit of change in format from the game on Wednesday. We're actually able to show all 4 courts today. We're going to keep them on screen for the entire match, but we'll be focusing on different courts as the game progresses. The Westover squad comes into today's game with an impressive 5-2 record, coming off a 2-game win on Wednesday. The Hotchkiss school comes in with a 4-3 record.
It's just on the broadcast.
Is this on the broadcast?
This is not gonna go so well because I need to be over here. Dak, I'm good over here. Okay. Firstly, do you guys have seniors, Maya?
We do not.
You do?
We are a young team.
Because I was going to have your seniors come over too.
Well, they're going to be excited for next year.
Oh, okay. First and foremost, we would like to welcome Hotchkiss for coming out. I know this has been a tough couple of days because after New England and you have to travel again. It's Friday, but thank you for joining us, and thanks for also joining us, recognizing our seniors. Okay, I hope you'll appreciate it. Just going to take a few minutes, and then we get back on the court. Okay, we have two seniors, Basmala and Kimberly. Basmala started 3 years ago as a sophomore. Basmala, unfortunately, last year because of COVID, no matches were played. Basmala was the number 1 player when she came in her sophomore year. And this year, Basmala at number 2, she's undefeated. And she has full intentions for next year to go to Hobart. And she will continue her studies there. Basmala, everything of the best. Thank you very much for your contribution to this varsity squash program. Okay? Congratulations. Our captain, Kimberly has been on the varsity team since her freshman year. So she has played 3 years, with the exception of last year again as a junior. Kimberly has full intentions of playing at Connecticut College, and she's deciding still on what field, but she's leaning towards the sciences, but she still wants to learn more about the field that she really wants to major in. So Kimberly has been a very, very good person on and off the court. As a captain this year, players really looked up to her. She's been very successful in this program. Kimberly, thank you very much for what you have contributed to this program over the last 4 years, and we just hope all the best for you in the years ahead in college. Kimberly. Thank you very much. Let's play. Let's introduce our teams on the court. And this will be on court number 2 over here. We will introduce our teams and we will rumble. Once again, welcome. And you know what? Let's have fun. Let's enjoy. Let's keep the competitive spirit going, but sportsmanship will be the order of the day. And we will not have Mariana, our co-captain, playing today. She's not feeling well. But otherwise, let's have fun. I'm Rodney. This is Kimberly, she's the captain, and she will introduce the rest of the team.
Great. Thank you, Westover. Thank you for having us. I think this is our first time playing, and it won't be our last. We're only an hour away from each other, so thank you for hosting us, and congratulations, seniors, and best of luck for the rest of the season and for your future college career. Our captain is Lauren, and she will introduce our lineup.
Go for Lauren.
Playing at number 7 for Hotchkiss is Kate Chow. Playing number 6 for Hotchkiss is Tori Jenkins. Playing number 6 is Emily. Playing number 5 for Hotchkiss is Alex Chow. Playing number 5 is Playing number 4 for Hotchkiss is myself. Playing number 4 is myself. Playing number 3 for Hotchkiss is Virginia Wood. Playing number 3 is Lisa. Playing number 2 for Hotchkiss is Campbell Bergman. Playing number 1 for Hotchkiss is Maya Mansour. Playing number 1 is Buffalo.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's go have some fun on the board.
Which one are you playing?
Okay, evens 2, 4, 6, and then 7 will play on the last group. Oh, 7. Okay, you guys will keep your own score. Is that okay? You okay with it? Otherwise, I can have 2 of my JV players. They can keep score, and they can keep score for you guys if you want to. No big deal. You just say, coach, you just say yes or no. They played on varsity a couple of times, so.
Yeah, they're willing to keep score though.
You willing to keep score?
They're not.
Yes.
Yeah. They want to be put
Yes,
into
they
it.
want to be involved. So don't worry about goalkeeping day, and we have live stream on all 4 courts. Okay?
Great.
Yeah.
Let's
And so it's 2, 4, 6, and 7 on the last court. Yep. Yes, on TV. Let's leave it here. Okay.
Big blue on 2. 1, 2.
Big blue!
One, two, three.
What have you know?
All right, so with those team introductions over, the teams are going to move on to their match play. We're going to start warming up on their individual courts. An announcement from Coach Fisher is team captain Mariana is not going to be playing today, so we've updated our ladders with the correct players, everybody gets shifted up one space. So we're going to receive a little bit difference in the ladder system than we normally do. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for this late night squash game. Please remember that if you're tuning in, you can certainly hit that subscribe button for future updates and catch future matches. We're going to be broadcasting next week's squash match in the last home game on Wednesday. Make sure to hit that bell icon too so you get notified when there's any new updates. If you're looking at our team labels or the court labels on the side of the screen there, you might be a little confused as to the numbering of the courts. Well, that's because the top ladder plays, the top ladder games, are played in the middle two courts in the Westover squash arena here. So they're played on the number 1, number 2 ladder, are played on court 2. The number 3 and 4 are played on court 3. The number 5 and 6 ladder are played on court number 1. And the ladder 7 and 8 are played on court number 4. We don't actually have a ladder number 8 today, but that's actually okay because only 7 of the matches that are played in the team meet actually count towards the overall team score. So the first team to win 4 of the 7 is victorious in the meet. But the players also have their own individual records. be periodically keeping the labels on the courts there so we can keep track of which ones are which, because they all definitely can look the same as we're flipping around. We're going to primarily be focusing on courts 3 and 4, or excuse me, courts 2 and 3, as those are our top letter positions. But the full recording of all the games that are presented today will be available on the Westover Wildcats live YouTube page after the game. Match play's actually already commenced on court number 2. Bosmala coming out to an early lead, 2-0. Correction to my earlier statement, it's Samir playing on court 2, and Bosmala is normally in that number 2 batter. Samir comes out early with a 6-0 lead. Switch focus real briefly to court number 1. The first set is just going in. We're going to switch over to court number 3. Where actually it looks like that game just finished as well. Move back over to court number 2, where that ladder 2 position is commencing in its second set. Westover having a little bit of trouble in some of the other ladders. Team captain Lucero going down in the first set against their opponent from Hotchkiss, as well as the number 6 ladder going down in the first set, and the number 7 ladder as well. Westover has some ground to make up here. Really feeling the absence of team captain Mariana. Point now here in ladder 2. So he tries to hold on to take that second set. Good hold on point there. Across the board, we had some more sets finish here. Switch our focus over to court 4, or court 3, excuse me. The match still in progress. Where team captain Kimberly Lucero is trying to hold off team captain Sonneborn from Hotchkiss. Good point there, holding off game point. Just like that, we have our second set of games is finished. And we switch back over to court 2 for the game in progress. We have our first completed set at the ladder 7 position. Our Hotchkiss is going to go up 1-0 against Westover. Battling for the second set in ladder 2 position. Edging out first so far, standing just in the lead. We have our second complete match of the game with Emily Dow going down against the ladder 6 position from Hotchkiss Jenkins in 3 straight sets. Which brings Hotchkiss up to 2-0 in the overall team match. We're going to move over to court 3 to watch the game in progress there. We have team captain Kimberly Lucero against team captain Sonneborn from Hotchkiss. Play has resumed on court 2, the ladder 2 position. But we're going to stay here in court 3 for a few more minutes to see how this match plays out in its third set. Do you want to listen? Do you want to? We have the conclusion of our ladder 4 position with team captain Sonneborn from Hotchkiss victorious over Kimberly Lucero, which brings Hotchkiss to 3-0 in the overall match. We're going to move back over to the court number 2. Where Samara is trying to take Westover's first match of the game. Great shot by Samara there, pushing the play against the wall, which caused the ball to die off the front wall, forcing her opponent into giving up a point. Great reactionary play there. Very good defensive play by Burke from Hotchkiss there. A very short shot against the front wall. Tying it up very close to game point now. As a reminder, they do have to win by 2. Samara brings it to game point here. And then it's promptly tied in this back and forth battle. Now Hotchkiss on game point, match point. With a great play by Samara to bring it back into a tied game as we continue in this back and forth. Match point now for Samara. Westover looking to claim its first match of this overall team match today. And it's closed down. Westover takes its first of its matches today, with Samara going up 13-11 in the third set. Going to switch our focus over to here to court number 1, where we see the racket toss in progress as they're about to begin play. If this is your first time watching squash, you might be curious as to how they determine who gets the serve. Well, instead of tossing a coin, they spin a racket. And then whichever side comes up with the logo on the racket, it's heads. So they call heads or tails. And whoever wins that gets initial the first serve of the game. Nice play as Brianna Lucero ties her game up at 2-2. just missing that front wall in the last exchange. Hotchkiss player lost that point, trying to push it off the side wall, just barely missing the front. And as we're following play on court 1 here, play on court 3 has commenced in the ladder 3 position. Monsi taking on Hotchkiss player Wood. We're actually going to switch over that and watch that game in progress. We'll rejoin Brianna in just a few minutes. A little slow on the switch there, I apologize. Monsi doing a great job early in this first set, going up 8-0. As Brianna has actually regained the lead in hers. Oh, and pardon me, has tied. In a back and forth battle on court number 1. Switch back over to court number 1 to see the end of this battle at court 1. Game point for Brianna. She's trying to secure that first set. Great spot to secure that win. Bring Brianna up 1-0. And as we were watching that, Monsi also closed out her set, going 11-2 against her opponent from Hotchkiss. Switch our focus over to court number 2 for the top ladder position, ladder number 1. As Basmala takes on the top player from Hotchkiss, Mansour. As play has started back on court number 1, we're going to go back there. As Brianna has started her second set. Trying to chase after a win in the first set. An early 2-point lead. Play is also resumed over on court number 3. Muncie in her second set against Wood. We are going to switch over to court number 3 for a few minutes. Big home crowd coming in to support the Westover seniors in their senior game. Going to switch back over to court number 1. As Brianna is going into game point in the second set. Up 10-8. With a great spot and an outstanding closeout of that set. With a great cross-court shot there. Miranda goes up 2-0 in straight sets. Looking to close out Westover's second win of this match. As we rejoin Monsi in her ladder 3 position battle against Wood from Hotchkiss. And that court 2 ladder position number 1, we see Basmal has gone up 10-9 and is now looking at set point. And has closed out that first set. Very interesting volley there on court number 1. They traded back and forth very short shots against the front wall. We're actually going to switch over to the match just beginning at court number 2. As we watch this contentious ladder 1 position. just like that, we see Brianna's first loss in this particular match against Alex Chow, taking the third set in their match quite handily. As we are continuing to watch this ladder one position of Basmala versus Maya Mansour, as Basmala holds on to a 2-point lead. Now, in order for Westover to take this overall team match, they have to win all 3 of the games currently being played. As Hotchkiss only needs to secure 1 more for the overall win. Basmala quite calmly takes down her second set, approaching a solid win for Westover, going up 2-0. We're going to switch over to court number 3. Where Virginia Wood looks to take game point against Muncie. And Virginia Wood has claimed the second set against Muncie, going up 2-1 in their match. We're going to bring our focus back over to court number 1. Where Brianna looks to try and regain control of this particular set. Alex Chow's claimed the 4th set, pushing that one into a 5-set contention. We bring our focus back over to court number 2, where Basmala looks to close out this set by taking the 3rd against Maya Mansur. Basmala on game point, the court 2 in the ladder 1 position. As Maya Mansour is battling to stay in this set. And Basmala has closed out that ladder 1 position. We're going to bring our focus over to court number 3. Where Virginia Wood is up 9-2 against Muncie. Game point over on court 3. As we actually have match point on both court 3 and court 1 at the same time. We're going to stay in court 3 for now. Westover is trying to battle out of these two long point positions. And that's a match on court 1. Alex Chow goes 3 sets against Brianna Lucero. With that, Hotchkiss has actually clinched the overall team competition. We're still waiting on this final match, Muncie and Virginia Wood. And that's a match. As Hotchkiss goes up 5-2 against Westover, that brings Westover's overall record for the season to 5-3, and that brings Hotchkiss to an even 4-4 on the season. Thank you very much for joining this Wildcats Live broadcast of Westover Squash. We appreciate you tuning in with us. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you want to see future updates, and hit that bell icon if you want to get notified when games and videos are posted. All of the matches that occurred today are going to be posted as separate videos on the channel later on. If you want to tune in and watch any particular match that you weren't able to see in enough detail, those will be available for you. Again, thank you very much for joining us today. Have a great night.